this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, the show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Diablos taking on the Yankees. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the mound now, Spencer Strider. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to get underway. And now it's going to be Adalberto Mondesi. And here it comes. Left field. Trout sizing it up. Falls it in for the out. And a quick out, number one. And let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number two. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
2 down, nobody on. In there at the knees. 2-2. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
And another ball. Joey Meneses waits on deck. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back at Yankee Stadium. And on the hill, the big righty, Taijuan Walker.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. The line to kick the pitch. And that's outside. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
The 2-2. Got it by him for the K.
Well, you always want those pitches back as a hitter. It caught a lot of the zone and definitely not the intended location, but those splitters can dance around and miss a barrel even when they're not perfectly executed.
Now here's Nolan Jones. One down, base is empty. Sliced hard but foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The wind of the pitch. Outside low. Ball 2. Line drive. Caught.
Batting third.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. And this is an offense with a ton of pop, top to bottom, Singy.
Yeah, well, some players will say that home runs are mistakes. They were just a little too quick. Not this club. They're looking to hit the ball over the fence. Not any speedsters in this lineup. Not players that were looking to run around the bases. They're looking to jog. And I expect to see that kind of approach in this one.
Here's Mike Trout. 2 out, space is empty. Pitch misses there. 2-2. Two outs.
The count is full.
Aaron Judge waiting for a turn at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. Bang! He circles the bases, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And Judge spoils that one. And a pitch.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
2-2 now. And down on strikes. And that'll do it. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, new inning getting started. Here's a big power threat, Joey Meneses. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed guy. And it's caught for the out.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Isaac Paredes now. That one fouled off. 2-2.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
1 out, base is empty. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Jones makes a nice running catch. And now it's Luis Garcia. The pitch.
Ball.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Alex Verdugo. In the air, left field. Trout sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the second. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Matt Olson.
Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Batting fifth.
And now here is Harper. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Verdugo running hard. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, dude. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
One down. Now it's Mookie Betts. This ball's chopped on the ground. Mondesi throws to first in time, and Betts is set down.
Batting it, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here's Austin Riley. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Man at second. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
The pitch. And base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, but it's offline.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the full side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend your baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So 2 down. So here's Murphy now. 2 outs. Rips one to right. Dives, and he can't hang on. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Number 7, second baseman.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. 2 on, 2 outs. That one fouled off. And the pitch. Hit hard. That gets through. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 3-zip.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And now the right fielder, Nolan Jones. And the pitch. And that one wrapped foul. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in game 1. That one missed. Here comes a pitch. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now left fielder, Mark.
2 outs, bases loaded. And now batting, Mike Trout.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. When you think about it, there's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
In the air, center field. Verdugo gets under it. That is the inning. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. We played 2 full. The United States have the advantage 3-0. On to the third inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. The 1-1. Riley tosses to first, and one away in the top of the third. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. Now batting Jarren Duran.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez, Game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland, and man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like a rolling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Adalberto Mondesi swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back now in the Bronx as we go to the last of the third. Stepping in the long ball threat, Aaron Judge. Judge over the top. I wouldn't get too puffed up about that postseason extra base hit thing, Siggy. The all-time leader with 4 is Ken Holtzman, a pitcher, and one of his hits was a homer.
Yeah, Boog, I'm sure he was a position player, though, before he started pitching.
Judge out on the play, and there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman,
Matt Olson up to the plate.
Olson.
Here's a 2-1. And a foul ball.
Saludos.
Kicks and fires. And he grounds one back up the middle. Mondesi fires over to first. And Olson is set down.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Bryce.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Bryce Harper. Two down, nobody on. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. Game 1 of the division series. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Alejo Lopez. The wind and the pitch. And it's fouled away.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in Game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And a pitch. just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two outs. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Turns and fires to Betts. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose Urquidy getting ready to go. 1-2 now.
That's out.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And one out now.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
And the batter now, Austin Riley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. Base is empty, one away here in game one of the NLDS.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. He sends a rocket to left. It's 4-0.
Well, he saw a lot of pitches in this at-bat, and in this 3-2 count, he got something he could handle, wasn't fooled. He did a really nice job in approaching and attacking that baseball.
Here's Sean Murphy. Right-hander kicks, deals. Just missed.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. And he walked him.
Nope. Ball 4.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this run. This is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Here's Oliver Marmol towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Taijuan Walker is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher on now, Jose Urquidy.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Swings through that one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting,
And at first, now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Jones. Hard on the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Back for more from the Bruns. Ready now for the 5th inning. At the plate, Isaac Paredes. The 1-1. Big swing and a miss.
That was straight queso right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings and misses. 7 in a row by way of the K.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. And now, Alex Verdugo. The 1-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. It gets down, a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Verdugo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Now fly ball to right center. Jones moving under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. The Yankees on top here, 4-0. Back in New York, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Trout. That's in there. And that is strike 2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
On the move to the gap. Corrals it. 1 up, 1 down.
The center field, number 99.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Now back, first baseman.
Here's Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Just off the outside edge. 2-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
And another ball. Bryce Harper to bat next. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here in New York, all set for the top of the 6th. And the batter now, Jarren Duran. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a good eye there.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
He swings and fouls one off. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And the righty deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
A great back and forth in that at-bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
It's low and gets away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Go to second. Tag. And they got it.
Outstanding job behind the dish to catch him right there trying to steal. Really quick catch and throw. Set up with great footwork. Man, he popped out of that crouch. Threw a laser down to second base. Nice job.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that is foul. That one way inside. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two now. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Bryce Harper. Righty delivers. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Righty to the plate. Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie now. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. 1 down, base is empty.
That's a ball.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Got him swinging. Two outs, base is empty. And now Austin Riley. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Top of inning number 7. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
You can't ask for a better start to this series if you're the home team. You've got the lead, your starter's still on the mound, and there's a chance he finishes this thing. Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Here's a 1-1. High fly ball, right field. Jones under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Swing and a miss. In the count, 1-2.
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. New pitcher on here, Jojo Romero. Now the catcher up to hit, Sean Murphy. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
Missed with a changeup, 2-2. The pitch. Liner, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Jeff McNeil stands in. And he deals. Ground ball up the middle. Nice stop. Flips it from the ground. That's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
The bat, the right field, Nolan Jones.
Man at first, digging in, Nolan Jones. Over to first, and he's saved. One now. And another ball.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Man at first, 1 away. Hit on the ground, might be 2. They get 1.
He's out.
On to first,
He's
double
out.
play. And that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. The United States with the lead 4-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jordan Montgomery.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now the DH, Luis Garcia. And now the lefty. And now it's filled up.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Bounced up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now a chance for Alex Verdugo. And there's a ball.
But when the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Bounce to the left side. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his glove.
Now it's the right fielder, Jarren Duran. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One and 2 here. And he grounds one to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. The throw in. And he's in there. A run comes in the play.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. Just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Chris Martin on the pitch here. Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate. The tying run at the plate. On the ground. Dive, and he's got it. Flips it from the ground. That's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Now it's the second baseman, Alejo Lopez. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. With the tying run at the plate, here are the late stages of game 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we Jesse Chavez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's the left fielder, Mike Trout. And that's outside. And a count 2-1. Activity in the bullpen. Joe Kelly preparing to come on if needed. Gonzalez also throwing. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fought off foul. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base. He was all over that one. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now Matt Olson up to hit.
2 strikes.
The punch out there. That's the second out.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a opponent once you've committed. They try to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Man at first. Here's Harper now. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball, that's in.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Settles under this one. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Josh Hader.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
At the belt and fires.
Ball.
Hader, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Out to short. Betts. To first. They get the out on Rosarena.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Meneses.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And he swings over the top there. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
And here it comes. Swings through it for the K. Now only 1 out remaining. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hader is just one strike away.
Oh, that's too high.
That misses, and the count's even at 2.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this knack.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in Game 1 to set the tone.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your big